Hey Pisces, I'm going to jump straight in. You know I always avoid reading for water signs. Maybe something to do with my Pisces moon, Pluto Scorpio, Mars Cancer. You know, like there's sometimes some little indirects. It can get heavy. However, I was going to just say, in order to break free, you must do the very thing you cannot do. Master the emotions. Why don't I want to do these things? Move through it. Don't avoid it. First card out, King of Cups. Mastering emotions. Doing the very thing you cannot do. Seeing the fear, doing it anyway. Moving through it. Nine of Cups. Becoming the dream and an embodiment of everything you've learned, everything you've understood. Keeping what's for you, discarding what's not. There's a shift from building the dream to becoming the dream. Be the medicine coming through. 22, the builder. Abundance blocks, emotional blocks. Certain things needed to be cleared. You could have found yourself crying a lot, just feeling a lot of emotion. Taking time just to sit and surrender would be great right now. Energy healing, great right now. If you're not sure how to navigate that, there's so many people. You can find people online, but follow your intuition. Something that come through to me today is like, I've been fighting this thing for a long time. It's like, do I agree with therapy or do I not agree with therapy? Is it toxic to not have a therapist, to not agree with therapy? And it's like, I was really trying to break that because the narrative out there that is toxic, that everyone should have a therapist. Something that come through to me is that I've learned from experience that somebody's certificate, somebody's credentials doesn't mean that they are moving with integrity. I've known and know people that are in positions, professional positions, that exploit confidentiality. I know what goes on. Not everything's as it seems. I do have that thing when I was saying to my dad yesterday, it's like, I'm not going to go and chat our family deepest business to a therapist, because it's really this, it's a lot of the time, it's any next Jane that's then going and telling her friends at brunch what's gone on, even though that's against policy. The things that go on, I've seen firsthand. It's just too crazy. I'm not here for that. So it's like, I do that in different ways. But it's like, I seek therapy through animals, through guidance, my guides, my angels, you know, that kind of thing. Speaking to family, being honest and open with those closest to me, trusted sources. Not everyone with a certificate you can trust. Just because somebody has a job doesn't mean they're best for you. Always follow your intuition. Are there certain things I would say, yeah, it's great to speak to somebody about? Yeah, it's great to speak to somebody about everything. We should be able to trust authorities. We should be able to trust professionals and people there to help us. What is the fact of the matter? Can we trust everybody? No, there's good and bad in all sectors, all things. It's like, I have accepted that it's not right for me to seek out a therapist, but being open to therapy, and that there's a difference. And that I'm okay with people thinking I'm wrong with that, because that actually was what was causing the resistance. I was quite happy in where I was, what I'm doing and what I choose to invest in and not invest in, but others don't agree with that, and that's what I needed to make peace with. There's a lot of things like that coming through with this King of Cups 555. A lot of positive changes on their way, but it's like an end, the burden lifting. The best you can do is surrender, let go and accept. Accept the good, the bad, the ugly of everyone, of the world, of what goes on, of, you know. the greatest, it's like people that do bad in the world aren't affected by their bad movements. But when we're so hurt by them, it affects our emotional health and then our physical health, our finances, keeping our families going. Like, acceptance is key. Everyone thinks they're right. Everyone believes they're right. And to accept that firstly, that there's something that you see as so evil, the evil person thinks they're right. And to kind of dissolve the concept of right and wrong in terms of accepting everything as is, but staying true to your right. You know, it's like, if you go to do something and it feels like you're disrespecting yourself, it feels like you're turning your back on yourself in some way, then that's not right for you. But if someone else does it, to not waste time judging that. It feels like a real surrender and acceptance for what is, what you can't change. Letting go of control, completely letting go of control. And it's like, as you drop that weight, you rise up. This Hierophant energy. You could be leading, guiding others, helping others, serving others in some way for them to remember their best selves, their most authentic self, should I say. There's a huge transformation that's already took place, but the physical effects of this are only just becoming visible. 6 of Pentacles, Hierophant, near future energy. Big shift in finances. It's a lot of fun. Change of dynamic. It's like the fight is over, the battle's coming to an end. 2 of Cups. Some of you, and this isn't for all of you, but some of you, there's something coming through here about, I'm going to start with what's coming through firstly. Some of you have been celibate. Some of you have been celibate for a long period of time and feeling frustrated or feeling confused, like if you're doing something wrong, if you should start putting yourself out there, if you should start dating, if you should start, you know, putting yourself around many different people, if you're, you know, if you're not putting yourself out there. Does the truth exist that if you don't energetically confirm that you're ready to date, then it's not going to come in? Like, a lot of readers will say, like, if you're not on dating apps, if you're not going out there, if you're not putting yourself out there, waiting for, like, you know, someone to turn up at your doorstep kind of thing, then you're deluding yourself. You need to get out there, you need to mix, you need to date. It's like, yeah, that is true. But what's coming through with this is trust yourself. Not everything is for everyone, is the best way I can put this. And it's like, and it may not be in terms of dating, but something, your path, your journey is not what maybe you're seeing around you. Some of you, there's a commitment coming in and it's like you're already loyal to this person, but you're single. And it's like, are you crazy? Are you deluded? Why are you moving like you're loyal? Why are you not open to dating? Why are you not open to, you know, maybe some, you know, like physical interaction or whatever it is? There's some kind of guard up here and it feels like you're starting to question what's wrong with you. Remember what you asked for, because there's something new coming in here. And it's not coming in the way that everyone expects it to come in. You have energetically asked for something, but not in the way that I just explained that many would say you need to do in terms of putting yourself out there in certain ways. Because there's something coming through here about, like, don't feel like you're going mad, run out of patience and then just start, you know, physically connecting with different energies that don't feel right to you, but it's like you just need to do something because must be going wrong, or you know, just start going out on dates. And if you're really, your heart's not in it, or you don't feel like it's intuitively right for you, you don't want to be there. Like, if you feel like people are like, oh my gosh, why are you not dating? Why are you not, you know, having sex? Why are you not just living your best life? You're single. And it's like, it doesn't feel right to you. Listen to yourself right now, because there's a new chapter opening up for you, and it's like a long-term commitment. This is a very mature energy, and it's like, others may see the dynamic of this as boring, in terms of that old-fashioned programming of marriage being a burden, or long-term commitments being a burden, not something that's actually a luxury and a blessing of even having the opportunity of experiencing in this lifetime. And there's something coming through here about like, in this relationship that's coming in, you're going to be having more fun than anyone. At the moment, it's like a feeling of disappointment, but I mean, the sun's got his hat on, hip 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 hooray. But it's like, literally, it's like there's just a cloud in the way right now. It's just passing. This is something so emotionally fulfilling, something for the long term. This is a huge change, a relationship that not everybody gets to experience, because in order to have this quality of relationship, I'm going to say, and this is quality is going to be different to each of you, yeah? So you'll know that in order to have this quality of relationship, you have to be that quality. And it's like two individuals coming together here of that quality, you know, cut from the same cloth kind of energy. It's absolutely magical. Can I have one more, please, for that before I move on? One more. I get it, but one more. All right. I don't even want to say what's coming through, because it sounds like such, you know, like law of attraction-y, manifesty, you know. But it is what's coming through. It's like, continue to speak into existence the changes you want to see. Look who you are, where you stand right now. That thing of like, who are you without your name, you know? Look where you stand, where you are right now, who you are. Like, in terms of your transformation. This isn't the time to doubt yourself. There's a lot of changes coming when it comes to how you make your money and the amount of money you're receiving. It wasn't about what you're doing. It was about the blueprint. Like, it was about, I'm seeing, like, you know, before someone builds the building, the architect, like how you draw the design of the building. it's like you had the wrong map. It's like the idea, everything's there, the talent, the skill, the gift, that, you know, like, it's there, but there was something missing, a piece of the puzzle, and it couldn't really be anything. Maybe it's like you're trying to manifest something, and it's like why you couldn't do this thing to receive a certain amount of money. It's like you would have received it, and then what? Maybe you've been shown a way how you can reinvest that. Maybe it's something in terms of, you know, like how you can start as you mean to go on. Like, it's much easier to understand and know what you're doing, what you're building, than to work it out along the way. Maybe that's in terms of tax. Maybe that's in terms of what you want to invest in. Maybe that's in terms of how you want to build something. Maybe it's in terms of where you want to build something. Like, this is the wrong environment for this. This is the wrong environment for you. There's something physical. It's like something needed to shift. I'm seeing someone with loads of coins and nowhere to put them, like no purse, loads of pentacles and not having no purse. Like, you had to make the purse first. You know, I'm literally seeing someone standing there and it's like the pentacles are falling from the sky, but what, you can't catch them. You don't know what to do with them. Like, you're just running around picking them up off the floor. And now what? Something could have just been easily missed, dismissed, lost. Certain preparations needed to be there. It's like you know, that you energy. It's like feeling heartbroken, feeling like you've been done over by yourself, God, your guides, whatever it is. It's like, hang on a minute, Speedy. Hold up, Speedy. This is all in your favour. Temperance. Yeah, for some of you, for some of you, it's like for a certain period of time in the recent past, and maybe still now, it's like, something coming through from a reading I watched ages ago from Eat, Read, Love, and he was saying, he was like, oh, you're lonely. He was like, you can't be lonely with all your guides. And it literally feels like that. Like, your community has been unseen. The unseen. You know, like, in terms of human interaction, there may have been some kind of period of time without this. This is changing now. It's better to be in no company than bad company. Certain energies needed to be cleared. There was a period of time where it's like, you know, like, it was either you were going to attract something you didn't want, or you go without it until you're in a place where you're attracting what you do want. There's been a little shift happening while certain things from the past have been clearing out. You could be experiencing like intense activations. Like, you could be feeling light behind the eyes, like, or some kind of just feeling an intense energy in your head, in your eyes. Take time to rest. You're going to receive certain things while you're resting. And it's like a surprise kind of energy. 21, 9 of Pentacles. This might be finances. This might be something financial. Fear of heartbreak coming through when it comes to what? Fear of why? Fair enough. what's coming up here is fear of being in a relationship, fear of opening your heart to love because it's not worth the risk. It's like, maybe it's something like you love hard, you love deep. If you're being loyal to somebody, it's like it's taking your energy. There's a fear of falling off mission. There's a fear of not having as much energy to invest in the soul mission. Then, you know, it's like love's optional. Love isn't a necessity. Love is, you know, just like an extra. It's like it's not needed. It's not essential for what you're here to do. It's a waste of time. If somebody breaks your heart, it affects your emotions. Maybe that affects how you function. That's going to affect what you're doing, what you're creating. Going to affect you moving forward in purpose, on purpose. There's a fear of like losing yourself to somebody else, and therefore, you know, falling behind in terms of what you want to be doing here, or what you're here to do, however you want to see that. What's really coming through with this is this relationship is part of the mission. It is part of what you're here to do. 1551. 1551. Maybe check that number for yourself. My head's banging out a drum, bro. The Chariot. Some of you are going to be going away with those close to you, those that are family, whether that's blood or not blood. You're going to be going away with people you trust, or in an environment with people you trust, in a relaxed setting. When this comes in, and it's kind of like you're expecting to go somewhere to have a nice relaxed time for a bit, and then, you know, like come back to your own energy, or, you know, get back into grinding mode. But then it's like that never happens. Whoa, there's like about to be there's a shift coming where it's like you're just about to start a new life. What's coming through is like, we never know when's the last time we're going to do something. You know, like the last time you rode a certain bike, you know, before it broke or before you outgrew it, or like the last time you saw someone, or we never know when it's going to be the last time. And there's something here about, it's about to be the last time you suffer the way you suffered. It's about to be the last time you live a lifestyle that you've been fighting to break free from. It's about to be the last time. But it's like, this is something that may only be in retrospect, because it feels like a roller coaster ride kind of energy coming in, where things just get mad. Your life's never the same again. It does feel like that kind of death energy, that rebirth energy, in terms of all you can do is surrender to the change. It's like how the snake sheds and its eyes go all milky, and its skin, you know, it sheds its skin, and it's kind of just has to it kind of just has to surrender in that moment to what it has to go through, and then it's over. And you don't know that last minute when it's over. You just have to know when it's over. You'll know when it's over, but then when it's over and you're in the new, it's over forever. You can't go back, and that's that. And it's like, yeah, Page of Swords, Emperor. Got the alligator on the back of the deck rolling with the punches. 2747. And the Raven, 16. You've earned the right to see a little more of life's magic. Love this card. First page it actually opened on is 133, Crow Law, number 24. Crow, are you cawing so I may know the secrets of balance within my soul, or are you sending your sacred caw just to remind me of universal laws? Refusing to honour the shifts in your reality can cause emotional pain. An impulsion of energy is apparent when rebellion surfaces. So this is actually Crow in reverse. And I've just been guided to read that one line here. The law of expansion is broken by suppression. This may apply to a situation, an old habit, a person you have given your authority to, or your own fears. It is always your own creation. So call on Crow and shift that creation to your new reality. Limiting beliefs, abundance blocks, generational patterns. Did someone lose their business? Did some kind of domestic violence? Some kind of women settling for what they shouldn't, men settling for what they shouldn't. Unhealthy masculine, unhealthy feminine, Forgive them all, get on with it. We're not got time for it, mate. We're not got time for it. And it's not easy. It's super, super hard because it lives within ourselves and we have to face that within ourselves, and programming that's so far from our nature, and it's cringy and it's cruelly and it's creepy and it's sickening in the body. But it's like, clearing karma's intentional work. And really all you're being asked to do right now is surrender. Surrender in, it through the heart space. You're not your thoughts, you're not your feelings. You're not the actions of your ancestors. Be the change you want to see. And then even understanding the levels of things in terms of forgiving, not holding on to that. Like moving with forgiveness, which is a thing you just have to keep coming back to. You think you've forgiven and then you realise you haven't. You keep coming back to forgiveness, to love. Throughout time, Raven has carried the medicine of magic. This has been true in many cultures across the planet. It is sacred in the medicine ways to honour Raven as the bringer of magic. If the magic is bad medicine, the carrier may be honoured out of fear rather than respect. Those who fear Raven may do so because they have been dabbling in areas which they had no knowledge, and a spell may have backfired on them. Rather than analysing the dark side of sorcery, realise that you will fear Raven only if you need to learn about your inner fears or self-created demons. Something come through there about being scared of a parent, or like something like that, or being silenced or shouted at or not believed in or not believed by a parent or something like this. That kind of that fear of making a mistake, of being told off, of getting it wrong, of letting someone down, of disappointment, of being told you're not good enough. That this can counter manifest things in your reality in terms of what you believe about yourself is your reality. whoever's told you you're not good enough, you're this, you're that, whatever, that you shouldn't speak up, you know, you may have to like really break through that, use your voice, say what you want to say, honor your feelings. No matter how reckless it is, sometimes the most spiritual thing you can say is fuck off. It's like really go there, honor yourself, break free from any chains that others have cast upon you, because there's something here about you're not the bad guy, you haven't done anything wrong, but there's some kind of unconscious, subconscious, some kind of belief that you are, that you're to blame, that you're no good, that you're a burden, that you can't in some way. And it feels like this could be generational. This may not be something that you even that is true to you, but it's something there lingering. Just by bringing awareness to this is enough to really clear it. And move forward anyway, even if, you know, and create a new narrative. Raven magic is a powerful medicine that can give you courage to enter the darkness of the void, which is the home of all that is not yet in form. The void is called the Great Mystery. Great Mystery existed before all other things came into being. Great Spirit lives inside the void and emerged from the Great Mystery. Raven is the messenger of the void. If Raven appears in your spread, you're about to experience a change in consciousness. This may involve walking inside the Great Mystery on another path at the edge of time. It would portend a signal brought by the Raven that says, you have earned the right to see and experience a little more of life's magic. Raven's colour is the colour of the void, the black hole in space that holds all the energy of the creative source. In native teachings, the colour black means many things, but it does not mean evil. Black can mean the seeking of answers, the void, or the road of the spiritual or non-physical. The blue-black of Raven contains an iridescence that speaks of the magic of darkness and a changeability of form and shape that brings an awakening in the process. Page 101. If you have chosen Raven, magic is in the air. Do not try to figure it out, you cannot. It is the power of the unknown at work, and something special is about to happen. The deeper mystery, however, is how you will respond to the sparkling synchronicity of this alchemical moment. Will you recognize it and use it to further enhance your growth? Can you accept it as a gift from the Great Spirit? Or will you limit the power of the Great Mystery by explaining it away? It may be time to call Raven as a courier to carry an intention, some healing energy, a thought or a message. Raven is the patron of smoke signals or spirit messages represented by smoke. So if you want to send a message to the Blue Road of Spirit in order to contact the ancients, call Raven. Or who knows, the ancients may be calling to you. Remember, this magic moment came from the void of darkness, and the challenge is to bring it to light. In doing so, you will have honoured the magician within. Page 101, page 102, not usually guided to read the majority of the page, but was there, so monotonous Mandy continued. Hope there was a message there for you. First card slipped off the top, guided to check it, 333, look who she is, number 3, the Empress. Regardless agenda, guys, and the Empress. We have time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. Wants to sit right there, bang on the present energy, on the King of Cups, Ten of Wands, letting it all go, up in flames, you know, pina colada in hand, cigar in the other, whatever you like, you know, let it go up in flames, let that bitch burn, and, you know, chill. Chill, honey, chill. Be assertive, don't back down from what you believe, courageously stand up for yourself. It's go time, 37, you could be seeing 37 a lot. Do what needs to be done for the highest good of yourself, family, clan, nation, antelope medicine coming through. Ace of Summer, open your heart to love. Open your heart, God damn it. Open your heart. Some of you are like, oh, not today, not today. The beginning of new love, an intimate relationship, or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. And we've got be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful, meeting someone who can help your dreams come true, generous, stylish, gracious and practical, and strength, number 11. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. Okay, an awakening wanting to come through here. Change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in the action. Number 12, 38, 38. What you want to do for this? You want to check out? We'll do quickly then. Just do 1, 2. Alright, alright. Just going to pull a couple on the new love coming in. Or whatever that is, rebirth of, you know, current love. It's going to be different for each of you. Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Cups on the back of the deck. Oh, hello. The Lovers, Six of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Do you know what's lovely about this? It feels like, what is that? It's like whatever you're going through, you know, the ups, the downs of life. Literally what's coming through is that thing that people say when they're married, in sickness, in health, in this, in that. That's how it's coming through. It's like, it's fiery energy, but it's like complete, I want to say infatuation. Is that the right word? It's like, I don't know, because the way it's coming through is actually a beautiful energy, but the words that I'm about to say, it sounds a little weird and a little toxic. But it's like, oh gosh, it's just like, I don't even know how to word this. I don't know how to word this. They've got so many things coming through. It's almost like past life energy in terms of these kind of relationships are kind of relationships you see in a film. And you know, when I'm saying that, it's like, oh yeah, every reader says this about love. Oh, this love's got no. This is like, and not even in terms of everything being good, but in terms of like, for the rest of, this is a life partner, and this is like a best friend, a business partner. Like, you'll get your hands dirty together, whatever you're building, whatever you're creating, the good, the bad, the ugly. It's this, like, it's just like a huge adventure. It's a huge adventure. And it's like living the dream, living your dream out with someone that is as invested as in your dream as you. and vice versa, because there's similarities in that, in the mission. The things that fulfill you also fulfill this person. And it's like, not in all ways, but it's like there's a lot of similarities here. There's a lot of similarities here in terms of what makes you happy. It's like what you do for yourself to make you happy when you're on your own. The thing that you would choose to do is what this person would choose to do. It's like, yeah, you both be happy to compromise, but it's just not really needed here. 9 of Cups, Queen of Wands, the Lovers. It's sacred, I want to say. Like, even this energy, this Lover's energy, like nature, how nature intended. How nature intended, you know, like, look to nature for love. There's like something coming through here. This is just like mad. You could both be leaders or leading something, or maybe one of you's in the spotlight, one of you's behind the scenes, but it's like to both of you, you're both the spotlight. It's just crazy energy. It's crazy energy. Yeah. But there's like fears. There's fears because this is you're going to feel the most vulnerable you've ever felt in your life. And some of you are going to be like, that can't be possible because I can't feel any more vulnerable than I felt. I'm like, well, wait and see, mate, because this is like so much love, so much celebration. 4447. But it's a complete undoing. I'm seeing someone taking apart a tapestry, unpicking a tapestry. It's a very tantric energy coming through. In terms of yeah, like love for life and connection to life, to each other, to self. It's inspiring. It's so passionate. It's so fiery. It's like gonna create a very intense, like a lot of intense changes, Hierophant Empress, because it's like strength. It's like fireworks. It's like fireworks. It's like, even in terms of like how sexual energy is life force energy, the energy of creation, how people practice sex magic, which some people start thinking all sorts of things, but in terms of just amplifying the energy of creation with intention, channeling that energy in a certain way. There's something here about how powerful you are as a couple because of this, because of the genuine connection, that you amplify each other's magic without trying. It's going to ripple into everything you do, everything you create, everything you experience. This is life-changing. Falling in love, making a serious commitment, forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. And the Empress again. Power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. Trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. I'm going to leave it there, guys. If this did resonate, like, share and subscribe. I'll catch you soon. Sending so much love.